Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5. So last time out we started heading through Sai's Palace, and we had to head down into the basement area to kind of grab ourselves a functioning key card so that we could use the elevator in the center of the first floor, ground floor I guess technically, to be able to head up into the next level and continue through Sai's Palace. And that's what we're doing at the start of this part. We've now got the key card, which allows us to go up to the next floor, the members floor. So let's get going with that. So let's head up. So basically, I think there's a grand total of 3 floors, I think. And to get up to the next floor after this one, I think you need to head out into the real world and kind of change the real size kind of cognition. Here we go, we're finally on the members floor, and my god.
You want to just get this over with right now, huh? That makes this easy. Bring it on.
That'd be nice. But no, it's never that simple.
I am the manager of this casino.
I actually really like Shadow Sai's design. It's very kind of you know, kind of the over the top kind of thick makeup and that kind of stuff. It does kind of make it. She's got a very kind of gothic kind of design, which I kind of like. Kind of the exact opposite of what Sai is in the real world. Kind of like flashy and over the top makeup, caring about her, you know, her appearance the whole time. Whereas in the real world, she's kind of single-minded in another way, where she's kind of obsessed with going up the, you know, getting promotions and getting promoted and that kind of thing, and obsessed with her work rather than, and everything else kind of takes a secondary look. Everything kind of takes a backseat to that.
She'd rather scheme than defeat us with brute force. It's
Yeah, pretty much.
I wasn't expecting to come all the way to a palace only to end up gambling.
So yeah, basically she's pretty much just rigging the whole system against us so that we can't actually, so we're gonna find it really fucking hard to progress. So yeah,
looks like this is going to take longer than expected.
That's something we're gonna have to deal with.
Time to waste. No need to worry. Leave this to me.
You know how to do
We're gonna have to. I'm sorry if you hear the dogs in the background. They never fucking shut up.
In any case, we need to hurry and change her heart. If she acts
So, yeah.
recklessly, both her chances of promotion and reputation as a prosecutor will drop greatly. Sai-san didn't used to be like this, did she?
My
So, yeah,
sister must have
Sai,
lost her sense of justice because her desires became distorted.
Do you think there
So
was
we
a
need to keep
particular
heading
event that triggered her palace's
forward, and
creation?
so we've got the
I
palace.
believe it's related to
So
my
we've got
father's
this floor that
death.
we need to
My
get through,
sister took
which
on all the responsibilities of dealing with it
we'll see in a minute
herself,
what we need to do.
trying to earn a living wage, gain a promotion in a male society, and uphold justice at the same time. Those things may have weighed her down and led to the distortion within her heart.
My apologies, but we don't have time to be sentimental. The longer we wait, the more people will learn about us.
I catch you, you dick.
Investigation will advance as well. Hence, we must infiltrate this palace
My
as
apologies.
quickly as possible.
She did challenge us to reach her after all. Nijima's treasure must be at her managerial
So yeah,
base of operations.
that is basically the overall goal of this palace. It's actually probably one of the more straightforward palaces because it's just basically go to sorry, fuck. Go to each floor, get the stuff that you get, the thing that you require to move on to the next floor, and then, you know, reach the very top floor, and then that's where the treasure is and where you'll have to fight Sai. So it's really probably the most straightforward of all the dungeons, but it's also a kind of a... But it also takes a decent amount of time to complete, because, of course, the thing that you have to do on each floor is basically earn enough money to be able to get the prize that you require to move on to the next section, basically. Which we're going to find out here. First treasure. There we go, we got a dice shaker, ×1. Isn't that nice? So let's go talk to this asshole. So they know about us coming. Oh dear. So we're going to receive some coins. We receive 1,000 coins in order for us to gamble to try and earn more money. So yeah, basically there's 2 games that we can go to. There is the dice game to the left, and then there's the slot machines to the right. We also get a map whenever you go to the central area here for each floor. And once you have enough money, you can exchange it for prizes. And the top prize is a member's card, but for that we need 50,000 coins. So roughly, what, about... we're at 1,000, so we need 50 times the amount of money that we've actually got. And as you can probably already tell, everything's rigged to shit. So... basically, it's kind of an absolute necessity that you go to both areas. In this case, the dice game and the slots game, and basically work out how they're cheating, and then kind of counteract it so that you can win all the time. That's pretty much how it goes for this first floor, anyway.
Yes.
So that's what we're going to be doing. Yeah, and this is a little bit of a sorry, this is a little bit of political commentary on the extremely high conviction rate of crimes in Japan, where it seems like there is probably a fair bit of a corruption and that kind of thing in the Japanese legal system. It just so happens that it kind of coincides quite well with the it kind of syncs up quite nicely with the American legal system as well when they were doing this. Like, you know, I always found that kind of weird. Like in 2017 when this game was released, it was a comment on the political system in Japan, but it kind of hit home quite a lot with the way American politics was at the time as well, with this, with the guy at the top being serial liar who just wanted to get where he wanted, just wanted his own to achieve as much power as humanly possible. Who does that sound like? But anyway, beside that, so this is the first dice game, and basically you can try playing as much as you want, you are never going to fucking win. So just do a couple of games and then move on. Basically you want to head through this crawl space first and head towards... Yeah, this took me... I didn't notice the progress further. Press X to progress further. And that takes you into the back room area. And this is where you can work out this. So we've got to head to the main room in the background area where the games are rigged. So let's get going, shall we? And away we go. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies. I don't know why I'm being so cautious. It's just like, fucking Tom, move. Kill him. Kill him. There you go.
Done already?
That's one son of a bitch dead. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking of, what I was doing here.
There's a shadow. Be careful.
I think that room... This area is a little bit of a difficult one to traverse because there's a load of hidden... There's a fair few areas which are quite hidden, and areas which don't really have like a lot of stuff, which don't really have any bearing. It's just for picking up loot and stuff like that. So it can be a bit of a pain. I don't know why I'm stopping. Oh, I know what I'm doing, because I wanted to head back at this point because like I just completely ignored an area. So let's try going this way first. See what we can find.
There's an enemy.
And this music is so fucking catchy. It's one of the most catchy themes in the in all the palaces for me. I absolutely love it. So yeah, we've been to this area before. So we're gonna jump back. My apologies. So let's open up here. Ooh, chest. Let's open up the chest. And as you can see, something else which is noticeable as well. Every time you fight an enemy, instead of it giving you money, it gives you coins. So that means you can. So that means, you know, it actually pays to fight enemies as well because it adds to your total. I mean, it's not a lot. I mean, I think if you fought every single enemy possible, you still wouldn't have nowhere near enough money to be able to beat this thing.
I'll reveal your true form.
That was lucky. But it's always good to add you know, make it so it's less of a hassle.
Show me your true form.
Now kill him. And I also really like how they've got the enemies have like giant champagne bottles that they as their weapons of choice. I kind of like that. It's kind of cool. Yeah, so I want to keep going first. And I just ran past that asshole. Save point. Right then, there we go. Yeah, I think at this point I was just kind of like fed up. I just wanted to try and get going as quickly as possible and see if I could find where the area I'm meant to go is. So I wanted to try and avoid fighting enemies if I could. But you're getting in my way, bitch. So let's kill you. And you're done. So let's keep going. So yeah, it takes a little while, this area. And it's just about finding your way to the right room and taking out the mini boss, and then you can earn your money and then you're done. Oh, kill him. Hit him in the face. There we go. Topaz, nice.
I can feel it.
Yeah, I think they're not worth coins from what I remember. The treasure still goes to actual kind of money. And there's a chest. Partying dagger, which is a weapon which I won't be using. But I think that's a weapon for Joker. So you want to use it, you can, but yeah. Because I'm on New Game Plus, there's not really a point. So let's move on to the next section. To the next area of the underground. And here we are, yeah, so this is where we need to wind up. This is the mini-boss. So you have to take him out. And once you've taken him out, then you can mess with the keys. Mess with the games, with the dice game. So yeah, wondering this. I can't remember what weakness this enemy has. I think it might be light. Bless. Sorry, I keep saying light. Yeah, there you go. It's bless. Basically, this mini boss can be slightly tough. Because it hits relatively hard, and even with its weakness, it doesn't really... Even when you hit it with its weakness, it doesn't take it out significantly. So let's use Anubis here. And down. Let's see if we can finish him off here. But yeah, it does... The only thing I'll say with this mini boss is it's beefy. Has some pretty high level attacks which cause some good damage, but its main thing is that its defensive capabilities are ridiculous. And now all of us at level 49 except for Haru's at level 48, but we all got a level up from that, so that's nice. Anubis gets Dick Under and Resist Bless. And he gets Elect Boost, which boosts electrical attacks by 25%, which to me it's always worth more than, you know, I'd rather boost attack than boost defense. That's just me. And then Daiharan, which is a stronger version of the single heal ability. And Masuku Kaja increases accuracy evasion for all allies for 3 turns. It's just worth it. Marakuku Kaja, which increases defense for all allies for 3 turns, which is pretty useful, but I was kind of working out, okay, what do I do? Do I keep it, or do I move on to something else? Yeah, so I got rid of the boost, which is probably a mistake. And Climate doubles evasion against all skills just during rain, pollen, or flow. To be honest,
Cool. I'll give it a try.
not really all that useful. Sub recover SP, so that's really useful because that will recover a certain amount of SP at the end of every battle. It's a small amount to start off with, but it gradually gets bigger. But anyway, that's the mini boss done.
What do you want to talk about?
My apologies.
I've devised an easier way of doing this. A way to get all the coins we need.
All of them.
Of course you have, Akachi.
Is that even possible?
It is now. I've deduced how to win the games.
Yeah. And Akechi actually during these sections, like during the working out how to rig the games, he is actually really useful, and he actually comes through for us in this this palace, and it really helps us to get over the line and beat Sai, you know, to get to her treasure. So yeah, what has been done now is that the main room, which is the one we were in before, that has been rigged completely in our favor. So that's been rigged completely in our favor. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. Go on. So the main room is rigged completely in our favor, and the other rooms are now basically normal, you know, set up as they would be normally. So, you know, like, so it's you got a regular chance of winning, and you're not going to lose every single time. So we're gonna do this again. Now we talk to him, and so we buy him for 125, and then the payout is double, I believe now. And whatever we pick, it's basically triples every single time, so we get the maximum amount of victory, 625 coins. So we just keep going, and I think you do this 3 or 4 times, and like I say, it's always on 666, so it doesn't really matter what you pick. You just pick the same thing each time, and eventually you earn all the money that you possibly could want. And it does this. And I think it only does it for this certain section until it's complete, until the area is completely paid out.
For real?
So now we've got 3,100. So basically, that is pretty much it now. We've won all the money we can win here. So you try and go back in, and it's all out of coins, so we have to go to a different room. But you don't go to a different room. What instead you do is you go out to try and leave. And what happens next is that Akechi kind of helps us out a bit. So yeah, he wants Ryuji to go and help him. Time to see what he's made of. Okay. So Ryuji and
That's right.
Akechi are going to go off and
That
do
was
something.
Amazing. It was like magic. I could totally get addicted to this.
Where are Crow and Giant skull.
Sorry about the wait.
Yep. Where the fuck are they? And yeah, he's now got a fuck ton of them. I love that. This is so. It's like so like, cartoony. It's unreal, but I love it. So yeah,
This is amazing.
because of him now we've got double the amount. We've got 6,100 coins, and we're done with the dice game. So now we just need to head over to the slot machines. And once we've headed over to the slot machines, we can then complete this floor. But that's not going to be till next part. So join me next time for the next part of Persona 5, when we'll be heading to the slot machines, and we're going to be sorting them out in our favour. And once we've done that, we'll be getting our key card and moving on to the next floor. So join me next time for the next part of Persona 5 for more gambling. See you next time.